For accurate weather forecast and live news, subscribe to our Skymet Weather YouTube channel. Press the bell icon and do not miss on any of our weather news.
Welcome to Skymet. We have this National Weather Bulletin forecast for 24 hours commencing 30th of November morning. The weather features, to start with the eastern parts, there is nothing very significant. Feeble circulation was there over parts of Bangladesh adjoining region, but it's a dry circulation. Nothing significant, no weather expected except for some mist and haze and the foggy patches in the morning hours. That's along parts of Bihar, adjoining sub-Himalayan West Bengal also, and then extending to Assam Valley. Northern parts of the country, we can see an anticyclone marked, which is indicative of good weather over the entire region. Possibly with this, the wind pattern is reversing once again to northwesterlies and the temperatures are likely to dip to about single digit at some places, many places rather, inclusive of national capital can expect in the subsequent 24 hours or so, possibly again coming back to about 9 degrees, maybe less at some other places also. The hilly areas also will have a further dip in the temperatures. The cold wave conditions, mild cold wave conditions might come up of some places over Kashmir Valley and adjoining parts of Himachal Pradesh. The central parts of the country, there's nothing very significant. Start with the Orissa, Chhattisgarh, nothing significant, even most of Madhya Pradesh also. But then, as we see, there's a low pressure area, feeble low pressure area, that's over Arabian Sea with a trough extension across the Arabian Sea up to even Gujarat coast or so, very close to that. So with this, there is some activity expected over parts of Gujarat, also over Konkan region, and then possibly the interior parts of Maharashtra, that's especially Madhya Maharashtra region. In this itself, the southwestern parts of Madhya Pradesh, that's inclusive of Khandwa, Khargone, can expect some light weather activity. As far as Maharashtra is concerned, I said Konkan region, starting with Ratnagiri, Sindhudurg, and then going even up to Mumbai stands a chance to have some light rain in this. Interiors of Maharashtra, mostly Madhya Maharashtra, as I said, yes, Pune, Nasik, and then even up to say Dhule, Nandurbar can expect some light rain with this. This is going to become more intense in the subsequent 24 hours. But these 24 hours, even parts of Gujarat, as I said, coastal parts of Gujarat, starting with the Surat, Valsad, Navsari, and then going upward and along the coast, say Mahua, Bhavnagar, and then extend later on even up to Veraval, Diu, and then Somnath region, interior parts of even Amreli, Junagadh, but that is in the subsequent 24 hours. Now it is going to be confined to the coastal parts with the light, at the most some moderate rains over parts of Gujarat. Other parts, as I said, central parts generally remain free from any significant weather activity. Yes, southern parts also have a little breather now. They have been bashed earlier repeatedly with the systems moving one after the other, but now the latest scenario is there is a well-marked low pressure area that's over, which was there over Andaman Sea, South Andaman Sea. It has moved northwestward. It's well marked now, possibly anytime, could be a depression also, shifting further northwestward over south and central parts of the Bay of Bengal. It's soon becoming a depression, possibly deep depression, and within the subsequent 2 days or so, I expect it even to become a cyclonic storm also. We keep you apprised with that, but with this system coming up in the Bay of Bengal, first cyclone of this northeast monsoon season will be named Jawad when it comes up. It will be heading for Andhra Pradesh region. But then till such time, this system is there in the Bay of Bengal. The other one which I mentioned, which is there over the Arabian Sea, which is causing trough along the coast and giving weather activity over Konkan and Gujarat region. Most parts of South India which have been battered earlier will be free from any significant and intense weather activity. Parts of coastal Andhra Pradesh and say extreme North Tamil Nadu will have some moderate showers, starting with say Chennai, Nellore, Angul, Kavali, Bapatla, extending up to maybe Machilipatnam, but that's a little too far. These areas can expect some moderate showers. Most of the interior parts of South Interior Karnataka, inclusive of Mysore, Mandya, Bangalore, Chamraj, Nagar, Hassan, Chitradurg, these can expect some light shower activity only. even most parts of Kerala also, starting from Trivandrum onward, Alapua, Kochi, Thrissur, Kozhikode, light to moderate, at the most moderate, but mostly light activity for these 24 hours. The intense activity will take more than 2 days to come over this region, but then generally that will be confined to the northern belt of Andhra Pradesh and adjoining parts of say Odisha. Southern parts, as of now, we can take a breather and then not much of weather expected. Yes, Andaman and Nicobar Islands in these 24 hours, heavy to very heavy, possibly extremely heavy rains also expected over that area in these 24 hours, lasting up to say next about 48 to 72 hours. That's the weather brief from Skymet. Keep watching latest information on weather with Skymet. Thank you.
Keep your family healthy by downloading Skymet AQI app and tracking air pollution of your location in real time.